Good afternoon, everybody. This is Nibs again. Just wanted to do another video. This time I got a pair of rifles out here because they're both the same model number. They both have quite a bit of different history, I would assume. They're both Remington Model 513Ts. Got the heavy barrel and big heavy stock, intended for strictly bench rest target shooting. The one in the front here is a military version, and that one was made in July of 1943. It actually says right on the top. Let's see if I can get a shot of that. It says military finish and U.S. property. So it was a military-owned weapon for training and target practice. Has a redfield peep sight on it. I believe that's factory original for those. So the upper one here is a civilian model of the same gun, 513T. That one was made in November of 1953, so it's a little newer, but it's still pretty vintage. This one also comes with the redfield number 75 peep sight and front globe there. But I also have this one outfitted with a Unertl, however you pronounce that. This is a 14X with a 1.5 inch objective. Very nice scope, very expensive scope, but this I was shooting this at 100 yards, and I was doing like ½ inch to 3/4 inch groups at 100 yards with this the other day. I'm very pleased with how it performs. It's a 14X again, externally adjusted sight adjustments. So that there's screws right here and here. You loosen those, and that would slide right off, and then I can just put the peep sight back on for a peep sight shooting. Surprisingly enough, when I put the scope back on, it comes right back to zero. I was very pleased with that, very surprised with that. I know I've done that with some more modern hunting rifle and scope combinations, and you know, it really changes the point of impact quite a bit, but this seems almost unscathed by taking it on and off, so it's a very nice setup. These actually, I haven't had either one of these very long. I've had the military one only a couple of weeks, and the civilian model I picked up in the winter time, last winter, and then the scope actually I just picked up just very recently too. Did a couple little shots from downrange. I was actually with the 20, I think it's, I don't know if it's 25 or 30 yards, not very long, but I was actually picking off 22 rounds off of sitting on top of a board with this, with fairly regular consistency. I think I missed once or twice, but anything bigger than that I didn't miss at all. And the military one with the peep sight on it, I was very consistent, hitting 12 gauge hulls at about 30 yards too, so very pleased with how both of these shoot. I was finally able to retrieve one of the little, I think that's a 45, that for whatever reason, whenever I hit them, they just go flying way off into the woods. That's the first one I've been able to recover. I probably shot 20 of these things, so anyway. These are great rifles if you can find one. They don't tend to be too cheap, but they can be had, and you know, they're not a ton of money, but they will shoot nice for you. I hope you enjoyed this, and catch me for my next one. Put in the notes what you'd like to see. I got pump actions, lever actions, all sorts of bolt action 22s. I've got Winchesters and Remingtons and Mossbergs, and you name it, I pretty much have it. So if you want to see a review on a certain old vintage 22, just put it in the comments or send me a message, and I'll get that one done. And we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.